And next we see the characteristics of cloud computing. Okay, so there are basically four key characteristics of cloud computing. Okay, the first one is on-demand self services. That is, the user can access, okay, based on his demand, okay, in web services. Okay, so it allows user to use web services and resources on demand. Okay, so whenever he needs, he can access the services. Okay, that is on-demand self services. Okay, and next one is broad network access. Okay, since it is completely web based, it can be accessed from anytime and anywhere. Okay, so only thing we want is the internet. Okay, so if you have internet, we can access these services from anywhere and any places. Okay, and next one, and third one is resource pooling. Okay, resource pooling means it shares single physical resources such as hardware, database, and okay, and infrastructure to many users. Okay, that is it shares the okay that is it shares single resources to multiple users. Okay, that is resource pooling. And fourth one is monitoring. Okay, the cloud provides controls and monitor all the aspects of cloud services. Okay, so monitoring the cloud is very easy. Okay, because it is web based applications, so the monitoring cloud is somewhat easy. Okay, so these are four basic characteristics of cloud computing. And next one, what are the benefits of cloud computing? Okay, so what are the benefits is you can one can access application as utilities over the internet. Okay, so you can access the application at any time and any places. Okay, so one can manipulate and configure the application online at any time. Okay, so it does not require to install a software to access or manipulate cloud applications. Okay, so okay, so user no need to install a software, okay, to access or manipulate, okay, a cloud application. And fourth one is it offers online development and deployment tools through PaaS. Okay, through with the help of platform as a services, we can offer a online development and deployment tools. Okay, and fifth one is it is cost effective. Okay, and offer high efficiency. Okay, the cloud computing is somewhat cost effective. Okay, because there is no need to download any software or hardware. Okay, and also expertise. Okay, so it is cost effective. And fifth, last one is it offers on demand self services. Okay, so whenever we need, we can easily access the services. Okay, so it offers a on demand self services. And next one is cloud computing agriculture. Okay, so cloud computing centralized all the agriculture related data bank. Okay, in the cloud. Okay, in the internet we are having all the agriculture related data bank. Okay, so this help the farmers, okay, and experts and consultants and researchers to access data from the anytime, okay, at any location to the device. Okay, so this cloud computing we help the farmers, experts and consultants, researchers to access data from the internet. Okay, from any time and from any location. That is, it transforms agriculture to a new trend. Okay, and cloud computing introduction. Okay, so cloud computing agriculture. Okay, so the first one is agriculture information data bank. Okay, so there are many data banks are available in the cloud, so we can use the data bank for efficient irrigation, for efficient agriculture. And second one is it store all the agriculture information in a centralized code, which are available to the user, okay, at any time. Okay, so we can access the information at any time, okay, at any places. And third one is the management of all data related to land, location, area, soil through centralized decision support system. Okay, so so these cloud computing will support the decision making activities of the farmers. Okay, and fourth one is it can eliminate the farmer limitation of technological knowledge and resources. Okay, the farmer no need to learn any new technological or any or any new knowledge, because it is because it is already available in the cloud. Okay, and then it is and it to improve the agriculture product marketing. Okay, and last one is efficient use of agriculture resources. Okay, and it promote the circulation of agriculture products and server in wider level. Okay, these are the basic application of cloud computing in agriculture. Okay, just to go through this one. And last one, challenges of cloud computing in agriculture. Okay, the first one is a farmer is unknown for cloud computing technology. Okay, that is, a farmer is unaware of this cloud computing technology. And next one is it is less physical control. Okay, so since it is web-based applications, so we have less physical control. And third one is it need on network connectivity. Okay, so to access these services, we need a network connectivity, and it requires a constant internet connections. Okay, and the cloud computing is maintained and supervised by third party, so the data security is less. Okay, and fifth one is the farmers training necessary for this technology. Okay, so farmers want to train. That is, we want to train farmers. Okay, to access this technology. Okay, and with the help of low speed connection, these technology serve very. Okay, so these technology will require high speed connections. Okay, to access the technology, we need some high speed connections. Okay, so these are some challenges of cloud computing in agriculture. Okay.